Are they not? As Manasseh proclaims to Ephraim, we need your support in bringing these records, as it declares in the title page, to those of the Lamanites. Anini Nanawe Magen. I see your spirit, I feel your light. You are my relations, and I do care a lot about you, which is why we're talking about what I believe is the most significant chapter in the entire Nephite record. In the entire record you call the Book of Mormon. Today, it is the most significant teaching, because what was the law? What was the plumb line? It's the Torah. It is that sacred relationship between the creator of all things seen and unseen and that tribe called Israel. And so we're going to discuss this today. Before we begin today's message, I want to express my gratitude for your presence and your persistence. If you find this message uplifting, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more inspiring content. Share it around. Your support enables us to reach more people with these valuable teachings. Today, we explore the 4th chapter of 1st Nephi in the Nephite record. This chapter is a powerful testament of the triumph of faith and courage. We're talking about the triumph of faith and courage as Nephi and his brothers faced daunting challenges in their quest to obtain the brass plates from Laban. 1st Nephi chapter 4 recounts Nephi's bold actions and unwavering faith as he confronts Laban to secure the essential records. This pivotal moment highlights the importance of divine guidance and the courage to act with haste upon it. Now, related to the sounds and their Hebrew and Anishinaabe connection, Nephi is Hebrew. Neph means to breathe, to blow, suggesting life or spirit. It also means soul or life. In Anishinaabe Moan, we refer to this lost people as the Nebai, which means water and also means flowing spirit. They traveled the waterways of the Americas. Lahai in Hebrew directly translates to jaw or cheek. This word appears in the Old Testament, notably in the story of Samson, where the jawbone of the donkey is used as a weapon. However, for Lehi, it also referred to his family and their family's pronounced jaw and speaking ability. In Anishinaabe Moan, the language of the people of the Great Lakes, Anishinaabe means in Jewish, I am prophesying. The term li refers to the mouth and speaking, and this relates synonymously with the Hebrew understanding of the jaw. Why is it here? Consider Lahai's descendants within our tribal communities were known for their pronounced jaws and speaking ability as well. You need to learn about the Deer clan and why the great peacemaker went to that sacred woman who they called the Mother of Nations, as her lineal descent was back to that first mother, and it was the antlers from her crown that were placed upon their leaders. The Deer clan is speaking to you right now. The key teachings of this chapter are courage to act on divine promptings with haste. In verse 6, it says, "And I was led by the Spirit, not knowing beforehand the things which I should do." Nephi's willingness to follow the Spirit's promptings, even without knowing the outcome, exemplifies the courage required to act on divine guidance with haste. We are talking about faith in overcoming fear of the unknown. In verse 10, "And it came to pass that I was constrained by the Spirit, that I should kill Laban, but I said in my heart, never at any time have I shed the blood of a man, and I shrunk and would that I might not slay him." Nephi's internal struggle and eventual decision to follow the Spirit's command highlight the role of faith in overcoming fear and moral dilemmas. We are speaking about the importance of divine assistance. Verse 20. And after I had done this, I went forth unto the treasury of Laban. This verse illustrates how divine assistance and guidance can lead to success in seemingly impossible situations. As we have stated before, our Creator upholds your light and sound very tightly wound that comprises your physical form and all of the atomic elements that surround you that are the same, whether in inanimate or inanimate objects. If all of the things you call the atomic elements with vast spaces between could touch, they would comprise a sphere the width of a human hair. Who are you? This drop of paint from the sacred earth is wrapped around, embracing your spirit as you undertake this mortal experience. And that Creator upholds all to the furthest reaches of the universe in the very same moment. How great is our God? Have faith in seemingly impossible situations. When they tell you it's not meant for you, you know with a surety it is. First Nephi Chapter 4 teaches us the power of faith and courage in overcoming challenges and fulfilling our divine purpose. By following Nephi's example, we can act with confidence and trust in the Lord's guidance, even in the face of uncertainty. As we reflect on Nephi's journey, let us also consider the wisdom found in Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. I do want to take the time, because it matters. I want to take the time to read this to you. I know generally we do not, but today we will. And it came to pass that I, Nephi, returned from speaking with the Lord to the tent of my father. And it came to pass that he spake unto me, saying, Behold, I have dreamed a dream, in which the Lord hath commanded me that thou and thy brethren shall return to Jerusalem. For behold, Laban hath the record of the Jews, and also a genealogy of thy fathers, and they are graven upon the plates of brass. The record of the Jews was the Torah. If the Torah was the foundational source of truth for Lehi when he left Jerusalem and when he came to the Americas, it should be the focus in your life too, returning to the source. Wherefore the Lord hath commanded me that thou and thy brothers should go unto the house of Laban and seek the records and bring them down hither into the wilderness. And now behold, thy brothers murmur, saying, It is a hard thing which I have required of them. But behold, I have not required of them, but it is a commandment of the Lord. Therefore go, my son, and thou shalt be favored of the Lord, because thou hast not murmured. May we all seek to strengthen our faith and courage, and to use our talents and gifts to bring Zion. Isn't that the covenant and commandment that we've been given? And it came to pass that I, Nephi, said unto my father, I will go and do the things which the Lord hath commanded. For I know that the Lord giveth no commandments unto the children of men, save he shall prepare a way for them, that they may accomplish the thing which he has commanded of them. As they attack you now in what we are undertaking, remember, you will go and do the things which the Lord hath commanded. We are laying the foundation for the coming of Zion upon this earth. And it came to pass that when my father had heard these words, he was exceedingly glad, for he knew that I had been blessed of the Lord. This relationship between Lehi and Nephi is synonymous with the relationship between the Father of our Creator, who is Yahweh, who became in flesh, Yeshua, who is the Mashiach, the Messiah, even Jesus the Christ, And I, Nephi, and my brethren took our journey into the wilderness with our tents to go up to the land of Jerusalem. And it came to pass that when we had come up unto the land of Jerusalem, I and my brother did consult with one another. And we cast lots, who of us should go into the house of Laban? And it came to pass that the lot fell upon Laban. And Laban went into the house of Laban, and he talked with him as he sat in his house. We seek to reason with our enemies first, before the righteous judgment comes. And he desired of Laban the records which were engraven upon the plates of brass, which contain the genealogy of my father, as Lehi was of the house of Joseph, that great man who spent 22 years in Egypt in prison. And because of the intellect, the understanding, knowledge, and expertise given to him directly by the creator of all things seen and unseen, rose to the highest heights. And the promise was given to Ephraim and Manasseh. Ephraim, are you listening to Manasseh? Or are you drunken with spiritual superiority? And behold, it came to pass that Laban was angry and thrust him out of his presence. And he would not that he should have the records. Therefore he said unto him, Be thou art a robber, and I will slay thee. And are they not, as Manasseh proclaims to Ephraim, we need your support in bringing these records, as it declares in the title page, to those of the Lamanites. And am I not Josheb Anisha, the son of Josheb Gigijad, Joseph stay, and Joseph who gives freely? And we are told, no. But the Creator has a plan. And Laban fled out of his presence and told the things which Laban had done unto us. And we began to be exceedingly sorrowful, and my brethren were about to return unto my father in the wilderness. But behold, I said unto them that as the Lord liveth, and as we live, we will not go down unto our father in the wilderness until we have accomplished the thing which the Lord hath commanded us. We are performing the Father's work now, and we will not halt or cease until his work is done, because his Son, who is our Creator, is returning. But behold, I said unto them that as the Lord liveth and as we live, I'm repeating it, we will not go down, and we will not submit unto our Father in the wilderness until we have accomplished the thing which the Lord hath commanded us. Wherefore, let us be faithful in keeping the commandments of the Lord. Therefore, let us go down to the land of our father's inheritance. For behold, he left gold and silver and all manner of riches, and all this he hath done because of the commandments of the Lord. And is not the line of Joseph, the son of Lehi, who was given the inheritance of the land, now declaring on the lands of their inheritance, it is time to save the house of our brothers, even the Lamanites. Wherefore, let us be faithful in keeping the commandments of the Lord. For he knew that Jerusalem must be destroyed because of the wickedness of the people. The time of the Gentiles is over, and the kingdom they have established to perfect the earth has failed again for the last time. We have given this kingdom a name, almost. But you will never reach the heights of our Creator. How great is our God. For behold, they have rejected the words of the prophets, the messengers sent to them. Wherefore, if my father should dwell in the land after he hath been commanded to flee out of the land, behold, he would also perish. Wherefore, it must needs be that he flee out of the land. And behold, it is wisdom in God that we should obtain these records, that we may preserve unto our children the language of our fathers and their teachings which persist to this day. And also that we may preserve unto them the words that have been spoken by the mouth of all the holy prophets, which have been delivered unto them by the Spirit and power of God. since the world began, even down unto this present time. And it came to pass that after this manner of language did I persuade my brethren, that they might be faithful in keeping the commandments of God. And is that not what was witnessed in March, as the representatives and leadership of 80 million tribal peoples placed the Nephite record upon the altar of truth? Nothing will stop this work from rolling forth. And it came to pass that we went down in the land of our inheritance, and we did gather together our gold and our silver and our precious things. And after we had gathered these things together, we went up again unto the house of Laban. We went into our communities and our house and gathered our scrolls and our teachings, which had endured until this time. And we took them and that information to those who were supposed to be stewards. And did they not reject in the same manner? And it came to pass that we went in unto Laban and desired him that he would give unto us the records which were engraven upon the plates of brass, for which we would give unto him our gold and our silver and all our precious things. Did we not offer those best equipped to provide us Nephite records, who brag about providing 200 million, and we asked for a fraction of that in exchange for the teachings that we have carried, that have endured, that we would give freely to obtain this record, which would be a foundation of growth? And it came to pass that when Laban saw our property, and that it was exceedingly great, he did lust after it, insomuch that he thrust us out and sent his servants to slay us, to mock us and mar us, that he might obtain our property. Spiritual colonialism. And it came to pass that we did flee before the servants of Laban, no end to depart, my brothers and sisters. And we were obliged to leave behind our property, and it fell into the hands of Laban. And we learned from this record to keep them close this time. And it came to pass that we fled into the wilderness, and the servants of Laban did not overtake us. And we hid ourselves in the cavity of a rock. We were hidden by the Father, and they did not mar us. Well, they attempted. And it came to pass that Laman was angry with me, and also with my father, and also with Lemuel. For he hearkened unto the words of Laman. Wherefore Laman and Lemuel did speak many hard words unto us, their younger brothers, and they did smite us even with a rod. Their power and authority and strength that they think they have, these children that are representatory of the branches of the restoration. And it came to pass, as they smote us with a rod, behold, an angel of the Lord came and stood before them, and he spake unto them, saying, Why do you smite your younger brother with a rod? Know ye not that the Lord hath chosen him to be a ruler over you? And this because of your iniquities. Behold, ye shall go up to Jerusalem again, and the Lord will deliver Laban into your hands. We will consume those who are our oppressor. And after the angel had spoken unto us, he departed. And after the angel had departed, Laman and Lemuel stood again and began to murmur, saying, How is it possible that the Lord will deliver Laban into our hands? Behold, he is a mighty man, and he can command 50, yea, even he can slay 50. Then why not us? Because how great is our God, our creator that fashioned you in your mother's womb from the plants and animals she consumed, nurtured and grown from this sacred earth within which our ancestors equally lie. Are you not their prayers made flesh? Are you not the walking earth? Our creator, our master, is the space between the light and sound, very tightly wound from within the deepest portions of your heart, your soul, your spirit, to the furthest reaches of this universe, equally in that very moment. My brothers and sisters, they say you are not the ones, but we say The Great Spirit is in all things, in the birds, the bees, the trees, the flowers, the working bees, in you and me equally. I know it hurts and it angers to never feel free, to think of what has been taken, the lost native dreams of swift feet on open land, the call of the hunt, and the buffalo breath upon frosted earth. I know you can never forget. They cannot take away what is in your heart. There is no losing what was never theirs. Yet amidst the disillusion of the little that is left, too many worry if their blood is enough to come home. Unity is the Creator's great gift, that sacred red road from the sparkling stars of your grandchild's eyes. Can you still hear your Creator's voice upon the wind? Do you see the soaring eagles are flying high upon the skies, calling for you to wipe the tears from tomorrow's years and be free? I often sit and feel the sun, embrace the wind, contemplate the unknowns of the purpose within. Looking out, this is what I see. Behold, the sun is gold and the grasshopper leaps, but none are as bold as that caterpillar who creeps. And what to behold between the reeds, shimmering gold, butterfly wings, transition growth. Each breath is a pause to consider oneself. We aren't much different, you and I. Some walk the land, some soar the skies, some swim the seas. We are equally sharing these moments passing by. I look within myself and I see a pure truth. I know from whence we came. We shall return. We exist here like a gentle rain caressing the earth for a purpose to learn. But what of our Creator who sees us in so many ways? Beneath the earth's sea sky, beneath the sun's rays, he sees us. The sea worries for the precious drops carried afar, but there is a purpose to knowing who you are. All return to the ocean from whence they fell. All carry a story and a sacred journey to tell. So who are you amidst the world's noise? Are you at another seas? Are you at another fills? Or are you the dream within your heart whose light reveals warmth, love, and compassion? Human beings walk this earth as shadowed reflections of their true form. It's time to go back and to remember Menobimadizuen, the sacred path of goodness and kindness, those 7 sacred teachings of wisdom, respect, humility, honesty, truth, courage, and love, and make them the foundation of all of our spiritual, social, and exchange communication. That there is wisdom to know there is one Creator of all things seen and unseen, and so we show respect to all things seen and unseen because they are manifestations sustained moment to moment by that one Creator. And we show humility in that creation as we can recognize humanity is sacred, if not in the image of that Creator. So let's live a life of honesty, what one has gained and obtained or been ordained, and some before they came into this realm, is not for yours to covet, seek, or take away. So live a life of truth. If that's true, then all living things are on a sacred journey with their Creator, or else they would not be here. Act with restraint. Be a chief steward. Live up to your highest identity as the reflection of the Creator here. And would he not look as if he was perpetually falling and never touching the earth, he would not bend a blade of grass that he himself upholds. Have the courage to live as a spirit man and woman in a temple of flesh. And are not the atomic elements of light and sound very tightly wound? The stones stacked together of this temple, and together we are the temple that we are trying to symbolize in the stone buildings we create. This is love, to show unconditional kindness to all things seen and unseen. So I challenge you as Nephi was challenged, and as he declared, and I was led by the Spirit, not knowing beforehand the things which I should do. I will go and do the things which I am commanded to do. Do your duty, so that when you stand before the Maker, he will say, well done, good and faithful servant. And are ye not all servants? A single drop of water in a sea of drops of water is told to rise to something higher. Do you think there's detractors in that symbology? Yes. But he believed in his heart that what was promised and meant for them would be a blessing for others, as he was told that single drop of water would water an entire continent, not knowing even what that was. And many drops of water followed, and they traveled on a sacred journey to that sacred place. And then all the drops of water fall. Every one of you is required to accomplish this task. Every one of you is asked to live with the courage and persistence of Nephi. And I know you can do it. And I know we are doing it. And so I leave this with you. And my prayer to you is that you will hear what it is I'm saying, and it will be placed within your heart to act boldly. Boldly. Dear people of the heart, wherever you are in this beautiful blue, green, brown, rainbow-colored home that is a miracle amidst the vast darkness, the blood that flows through your drumbeat we share, your heart, and the drumbeat of our humanity is unbroken back to that first family from whom we all equally descend. Please hear my words. Today I stand with creation as I address you, and I have a request from you today. I need you all to plant a seed. I need you all to plant a seed of kindness and unity in your hearts. And you all have this seed because you all come from the same grandmother tree. And you are all beautifully and uniquely designed and created by our one Creator. I am Midegah of the Adik Dudem, a grandson of the great Chippewa Nation, a council fire keeper of Anishinaabe. Our family, the indigenous natives of Turtle Island, from whom my Anishinaabe people is one branch, have endured war and starvation, displacement, deprivation. We have survived and are here today because of the strength and prayers of our grandmothers and grandfathers, mothers and fathers. We are strong because of our traditions and the truths that bind and integrate every part of our lives with the one Creator. Just as a seed fights endlessly in the pressures of the earth against a force that pushes it down, growing roots that make it even stronger, so we have all fought those who have sought and continue to seek the destruction of our lands, our communities, and our families. But can it be that our Creator made us just to visit ruination on us for all time? Can it be that the seed was meant to never to grow, never to see the rain fall or feel the kind warm light of the sun? Rather, it must be that the seed is intended to be spread out to seek its truth, and to know that any forces opposing it have just made it stronger. Gimme Quen me go. Gimme Quen me go. Gishi se shi sagiya. Gishi se shi sagiya. Zegoyan. Zegoyan. Mekwenda goshida. Mekwenda goshida. Abengoja. Abengoja. Gimme Quen me go. Gimme Quen me go. Ani kubi jiganad. Ani kubi jiganad. Gimme Quen me go. Gimme Quen me go. In my way magona. In my way magona. Gimme Quen me go. Gimme Quen me go. Gishi se shi sagiya. Gishi se shi sagiya. Zegoyan. Zegoyan. Good job.